Dude, I'm looking at Dick Van Dyke turns 100 years old December 13th. Is he going to make it?
Oh, I would say absolutely he's going to make it because I saw him tweet like a month ago. like he's pretty with it.
Good for him, man. That's sick. Can you imagine making it to 100 years old?
I don't want to. I don't want to live to 100.
I'm not going to make it.
I constantly assume I don't want to be old. Like teenaged Woody thought I'd never make 30. 30-year-old Woody just assumed like 50 was not worth living anymore. 50-year-old Woody is like, I don't know, maybe like 73, 76, something like that. Be a great time to die. When I'm 76, maybe I'm hoping for 99. I don't know.
I would like to die.
I can see that.
I would like to die early doing something fun and for it not to hurt very much.
You should take up paramotoring.
I have.
Or heroin.
No, because heroin doesn't.
People seem to love it.
Heroin doesn't kill you though. It's the overdoses and getting the wrong thing that kills you.
Heroin absolutely kills you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, ice cream kills you then by that rationale. Like if you take.
No, I've never gotten a hot shot at Red Robin or Baskin Robbins that or DQ that like killed me right away. Like
they put that fentanyl in a swirly cone. What was he gonna do?
Yeah. It was just a much more powerful strawberry sorbet than he ever could handle.
Is that what a bad heroin shot is called with too much fentanyl? A hot shot?
Yeah, or that applies to any drug. So like a hot shot with too much of meth, heroin, crack, whatever.
Do they put fentanyl in joints like ever? I saw in a YouTube video they do, but I wasn't sure if that was the equivalent of like people handing out edibles and Halloween.
To me, that also has always screamed out that same thing of like razor blades and apples, where it's like, at least when it comes to weed, there doesn't seem like an incentive from the dealer to spice it up like with fentanyl.
Well, it's a different high. Like a weed smoker would immediately be like, "Oh my god, something is terribly wrong."
This is 1,000 times more intense than I understand weed to be. Like you would find,
it's a way different high because I've heard of people. So with joints, I've heard of them soaking them in formaldehyde, which is an embalming fluid. I don't know what that does to people, but obviously, if you've watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you can dip them in acid or you can put acid on them. I would be interested in that because when I did take acid, I was smoking tons of weed and the mixture seemed to be a good mixture of drugs. But
acid would be the only one that would make sense if it was just like a shitty drug dealer who wanted to fuck with you because acid is so cheap. And I actually am contradicting myself. I don't know how expensive fentanyl is.
Apparently it's super cheap. That's why they mix it in there. It's cheaper than heroin, but it's like a comparable kind of effect. Mm-hmm. So I can cheap out by giving you less heroin, slip a little fentanyl in there, save money.
That makes sense. If you're buying heroin, it does make sense for them to splice some fentanyl in. If you're buying weed, I really don't see why you would retain more customers or get more business as a weed dealer.
I would never buy weed from that guy again.
Yeah, I would never buy weed from that person again. I'd be like, you're a fucking lunatic.
But what if it made you an instant addict? What if it was the best high you ever had?
It would be like going to the doctor and getting put under anesthesia. You'd be like, well, this feels great, but I just want to get buzzed and eat Doritos.
I mean, you make sense. The video I watched told a different argument, but now that I'm thinking about it critically, it was like, you try fentanyl the first time, you're going to love it. It's absolutely great. And then you'll be chasing that high. You'll never have the same effect again. It'll take more, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, got it. But now I'm like, was I sold a bill of goods there? Like
I
maybe
think crack does that.
Yeah.
I think part of it is wanting that high. Like I think if I injected you with heroin, you would just be really angry and sick. You wouldn't seek it out later on. You would just try to kill me somehow.
I don't think I'm that susceptible to opiate addiction because I really dislike it. Like anytime I've had more surgeries than most, and I always get off that stuff way ahead of schedule. If I take it at all, it's like an unpleasant kind of sickness, dizziness that I don't like.
I like it a lot.
I think you're normal. Yeah.
It makes me itchy, but I kind of like the itchiness. Like it's kind of fun to scratch yourself a little. Like I remember
being itchy.
Yeah, I took a hairbrush and like itched myself with the hairbrush, like a soft bristled hairbrush, and it felt heavenly. I sat there and watched TV high as fuck and itchy and scratched myself with the hairbrush. It was wonderful.
Why did you have it?
One time it was for wisdom teeth, and then one time it was for like severe strep throat.
Okay.
You're a strep boy. It seems like you get stricken with strep like every other
bad.
year.
Like maybe 3 times ever I've had strep.
Oh.
It was just really bad that time. Yeah, Woody has it a lot.
Maybe. I just remember there was a period a couple years ago, Kyle, where you were like, I'm sick as a dog. And then you'd get better. And then you would be sick as a dog again for like another 3 weeks.
I didn't get sick at all throughout the whole pandemic.
I was like, this is a crazy amount of sickness for him to be getting as a healthy 36-year-old man, 35-year-old man.
I didn't get sick forever during the pandemic because I was going through such a safety protocol. With
everyone was so vigilant.
Yeah. I was
vigilant. I put diligent and vigilant together and made a whole new word.
That's why I'm here. You passed the ball. I swear.
Thank you.
I accepted it as a new word. I liked it. But yeah, just that between the hand sanitizer and the mask and just staying away from people I didn't need to interact with. I was sanitizing my grocery bags. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know what was happening. Amazon I was spraying. Packages, I had that 99% germ killing Lysol, just killing everything that came through my door, just every inch of it. I would make the cardboard wet.
Thank God everything in Lysol is safe. I remember the very beginning of the pandemic, I was getting some Amazon packages and I saw online, maybe even heard it from you, Kyle, that people were like, oh, they're rubbing like Germ-X all over the packages and they're doing this and that. And I remember I would bring a box in and I put some hand sanitizer on. This is March, April 2020, where everybody, there was no knowledge to be had. It was this could be really deadly. We didn't know. And I got 2 boxes in and was yeah, this is absurd. It's fine. It's probably fine. And then I just switched back to just regular operating procedure.
No, I stuck it out. Like when I would go to the gym, especially, I was just, if I touched anything in that gym with my bare hands, I would immediately, like a surgeon, go back over to the entrance and get that hand sanitizer and make myself pure again and go back. I wore gloves for everything. Yeah.
And then I saw some douchebag scientist, which I didn't like seeing at the time, where he was like, actually, if you use hand sanitizer all the time, you're destroying the good bacteria on your hands and also the bad, and it's bad for your overall ability to defend again. And I was like, you're fucking gay. No, that can't be right.
There's no good bacteria on my hands, I promise.
There's some good ones. There's some good ones.
There's no good guys on my hands. There might be some in my gut biome. They tell me there is, but no, there's no way I'm all of it on my hands has to die. I heard you could rub your hands together really fast, they get hot. Apparently they're getting hotter than you think. And it could kill germs.
Just rubbing?
Yeah, if you rub intensely, it gets really hot.
It does get pretty hot if you really hook it up.
Yeah.
That's hot enough to kill germs?
Why my penis is so germ-free.
Yeah. Sterile.
It's completely sterile. Just, yeah.
I'm looking forward to
what an insane time that was.
I loved it. I loved it so much. I really did.
Sucked, dude.
It was interesting. New stuff was happening. You know that meme, nothing ever happens? Stuff was happening. They locked the country down. The smog went away, and the otters and sea turtles started living on beaches again. And
oil became cheaper than free. They would pay you to take barrels of oil.
Yeah, wow. But you're watching your friends lose their jobs.
Bold of you to assume I have friends. And
yeah.
Also they
my
were
friends
we need you to quarantine
inside.
And I was like, quarantine inside? I started this 6 weeks ago. I'm a Tarkov player.
That was funny, where both of you were so locked in to the lockdown thing. You're like, I don't see a reason to stop this after 2 weeks or even fucking 8. Who cares? What I do is I hire a slave to go to Publix. They bring me all my cookies and treats.
I'm trying to remember her name.